finds space. But a gap opens right here. Mendes delivers perfectly. Ronaldo goes down hard. And the official signals, penalty. What a moment for Portugal. The referee took a moment to decide. And hear the roar inside this ground. It is now being reviewed by VAR. But the atmosphere has risen to another level. Can he convert this to level the contest? At the ground where his football life began. Oh, and he's denied by Schmeichel. It's a weak penalty attempt. And Cristiano Ronaldo has wasted a massive golden chance. Inacio also getting involved. Plenty of curl on the delivery. And the headed effort from Dalot goes over the bar. Portugal win another corner on the far side this time. Mendes making the run. Brilliant delivery in. Ronaldo denied again by Schmeichel. Well, Ronaldo firing up the home fans. Another perfect ball delivered by Mendes. Conceição hunting for a route past Dalgard. Ball drops to Vitinha at the edge. I must say it appeared the ball had gone out before Conceição retrieved it. Deep ball in. Ronaldo rising high. He couldn't reach it. But the ball finds the net anyway. Cheering? Portugal take the lead tonight and they have drawn level in the tie. 8 minutes left before the break. It's all to play for in Lisbon. Fernandes delivers the corner. It's an own goal. Joachim Andersen nods it into his own net. Kasper Schmeichel completely wrong-footed. Fernandes with the corner. Another awkward ball for Schmeichel. Didn't get there, but relieved to see the official wave it off. Inacio plays it through for Rafael Leal. He's found him perfectly. The Danish defenders scrambling back. There's Silva and there's Ronaldo. Oich, the whistle had blown for a foul just before the shot. Well, he thought he'd made up for his penalty miss earlier on. Brilliant pass from Inacio there. Rafael Leal getting ahead of Christensen easily. Italy have scored again. They still trail 3-1 against Germany. There's Julmond. Well, he was quite close there. And how he would love to net here in his home arena. That's really clever. Dalot cuts inside of Andersen cleanly. Ronaldo Conceição, deflected and just wide. A fortunate escape for Denmark there. Conceição is insisting there was a handball. Not so convinced about that. But a dangerous break from Portugal. Lindstrom attempting to play Dalot through. Julmond in the mid, Hodgland in the middle, that is. And now the chance falls for Eriksson. It is blocked away. It is a corner. But this one is flying from end to end now throughout the pitch. Cheering, and Nuno Mendes throwing himself at Eriksson's shot. Eriksson bends the delivery over. There's a completely free header on goal. And in it goes from Christensen. Cheering. Denmark find the back of the Portuguese goal. Cheering. And they are back in the driving seat for the final four. Again it goes to review. Cheering. Christensen's header picks the corner. Cheering. Brilliant header from Christensen there. Cancelo to Conceição. Ronaldo and still Bruno Fernandes hits the woodwork hard. Ronaldo. Screaming. Redemption at last for Ronaldo. After his first half-missed penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo keeps Portugal in the Nations League quarterfinals. Reacting before everyone else. He was not going to waste a chance like that. Stunning strike first from Bruno Fernandes. But it bounced kindly for Ronaldo, who was waiting to bury his 136th international goal. Ronaldo to the rescue. Portugal refused to die. 2-1 they lead tonight, 2-2 overall on aggregate. Terrific cross by Braithwaite piling on the pressure. Dolberg causing trouble here. Eriksson arriving late. Cheering. Christian Eriksen scores again. Cheering. Portuguese hearts shattered completely. Cheering. But what a response shown by Denmark. Christian Eriksen drawing level in Lisbon, but crucially handing Denmark back the overall advantage. Ruben Dias trying to play it safe. Braithwaite pressed him relentlessly. Dolberg found Eriksson, who had no trouble finishing. Fernandes drives. Oh, it's threaded a way through. Ronaldo again. Beaten away by Schmeichel again. Oh, powerfully struck but aimed straight at Schmeichel. Either side and it's in. Mendes feeds. Ronaldo shooting from distance. Schmeichel positioned perfectly. Fernandes floating it high. punched out by Schmeichel only as far as Semedo. Trincao. What a strike. Yet another twist in this incredible match. It was starting to look like Portugal were out. Not a chance of it. Trincao, coming off the bench, strikes it beautifully. Another huge turn in this match beyond the desperate dive of Kasper Schmeichel. What a contest we've witnessed in Lisbon. What a battle it has been. A cheering, a hold it in. Dolberg, with the curling ball. A shooting chance for Julmond, deflected and wide. Here's the effort from Julmond from range. Came off Christensen there. It will be extra time in Lisbon. Portugal take the second leg 3-2 in 90 minutes. However, it stands at 3-3 on aggregate after that. And we still cannot separate these two sides. Francisco Trincao on at 86 minutes. There's Ramos, palmed away. Trincao once more. Extra time barely a minute old. Portugal surge ahead. Francisco Trincao of Sporting, who plays here at his home ground, drives Portugal firmly toward the semi-finals. On from the bench and he's netted too. Is there no limit to the drama here in Lisbon? Keeps his composure and slots the far corner. Calmly finished beyond Schmeichel cleanly. A screaming and cheering. And this incredible roller coaster takes yet another astonishing turn. A cheering, a real battle. Ball cleared, it could become a great ball for Diogo Jota. This to wrap the game up. Ronaldo finds Jota, who scores. Is being checked for offside now. I suspected there was a chance of it when the pass reached Jota. Skov Olsen's corner drifting away, headed down, and Costa arrives. And they are trying to ask one more question here, perhaps. And there's the shot, but it goes wide. Conrad Harder shooting from range. Trincao receives it. Now the race is on. Jota's got control. Fernandes bursting forward through the middle. It's Jota. It's Fernandes. And it's denied by Schmeichel, who's hurting badly. A quick counterattack launched. Jota charging forward. Glances across the pitch. Finds Fernandes smartly. A brilliant stop from Schmeichel from Jota, who brings Trincao into it. Play continues to Jota. Ramos. That's the one. That is Portugal booked for the semi-finals. Cristiano Ronaldo finally letting loose in celebration. Denmark are finished here. Portugal, at the close of a long, emotional night in Lisbon, can finally breathe a breath of pure relief. A simple finish for Goncalo Ramos. And having been behind from the first leg, Portugal have done exactly what most expected they would. But it hasn't been simple, not at all. And Vestergaard blocked it there. And it is Portugal advancing to the semi-finals to face Germany. What a night it has been in Lisbon. Goncalo Ramos ultimately ending it all to finally break Danish resistance. A spirited, gutsy showing from the Danes. Trincao off the bench scoring 2 to edge Portugal toward the Final Four. Heartbreak for the Danes. But they'll take great pride in what their squad produced across 2 legs. But Portugal's quality proved decisive in the end, as most anticipated it would. But what a pulsating, breathless game of football we have seen in Lisbon. And it is Portugal who have turned things around. And they march on to the semi-finals to face Germany in June. Full time. 5-2 on the night it finished.